Priscilla's here. One of the world's good people. Hey, Priscilla. Alright, so, this is, oh, it's not Turkey Day anymore. Glad that's over with. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into family energies and parasite frequencies. Obviously, the lower dimensions, the hijackers, they have their stooges here, of course, their entities. As long as they're here, in the physical, they don't have to do anything. I mean, they just exist. That's my family. I don't know why they're alive. So they're just sucking off the energy of other people and everything. Scared to die because they're just sucking the life out of everyone around them. Brainwashing people. Of course, that's a lot of family. Not every family's like that. Yeah, but this is different. They have their moments, but some are just evil. Not all families are evil. They might have the best intentions, but whatever. It's called growth. And there's Priscilla. Look at that. On call. I guess Fritzy's here only when she absolutely needs to be. It's funny. My boss shows up in a dream. Still working. It's hard to let go. I feel like it's gotten a little bit weaker. Little by little. I got rid of all his crap, most of it, so there's not much for him to hold on to anymore, so. I guess there's a portion of him still doesn't think he's gone, or I don't know. Either way. So Atlantean energy, so our current state in planet Paradise. So I guess you can say, which I heard this, this was a kind of like a vacation planet at one time, a long time ago, and it was not aware of, we're out in space. You're not always, there's a lot of naive energies here. You can see that currently. Like I say, the cults are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, everybody knows everything, so they think it's alright. Okay, sure, whatever. Who cares? Do what you gotta do, right? Of course, a lot of these cult leaders, or they're not spiritual teachers, they are more cult leaders, but either way. Some are devil beings, or just parasites sucking off the energy of their followers. And just, it's not about the money. It might be money for a little while, but when they have enough money, it's not about soul-sucking parasite. And obviously, there's many here that are not understanding that. Which goes back into Atlantean time period, where they're just naive, just as they are today. Of course, you can say you do get smart eventually. Well, whatever you need to accomplish, whatever you need to learn from the lower dimensions. You'll whatever it is, whatever you need to get out of this, you'll get out of it. You'll get it. Whatever you're here to. Sometimes it's better just to, not be aware of your surroundings, because not everybody's here to learn that. So, doesn't mean you have to be deep into the cult. You can just be part of it slightly and just get whatever you need out of it. Let the soul-sucking parasite continuum. God, jeez. Yeah, well, obviously our human race is not understanding it still. This happened during the Atlantean times too. They thought they knew everything. Or obviously their frequency was. I'm just using it for the example. There's other beings that have been before that, but who cares? There's been a lot of failures here on the planet. Atlantis is just one of them. It's like it just keeps going downgrade, 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 and here we are. you know, it just shows that trickster beings are, they know what they're doing, and that's why they have these different spiritual cults. It's like it pretty much consumes the spiritual. It pretty much consumes the majority of it. So yeah, this is the joys of channeling. Yeah, that was cracked up to be. That's for damn sure. In the belly of the beast. So I haven't talked about my private sessions. I think we do. I have this scheduler, the shop, and the new book. But I didn't post it on the site yet. And you go here, and you go here, and you go. There's another one coming up. This is the new one. It has the. Oh, jeez. That kind of fell apart. Oh, that's the ebook. Oh, okay. Yeah, the ebook kind of fell apart a little bit there. God, man, I gotta fix that. Or maybe I don't. Oh, some of it's clickable. Well, just this part got. Yeah, I had trouble putting this one in. This one, yeah, and the other one had trouble too. I didn't realize it fell apart there. But either way, this is what's in the book. And formatting a book isn't what it's cracked up to be. So, I didn't realize it was that messed up anyway. So, where things went south. Oh crap! I'll go back to that anyway. Another example of it is what comes to mind is it's a movie called Dead Calm. Came out in '89. I guess they pick up like a drifter, and they have good intentions, and the drifter ends up being like psychotic. And I could say that's like an idea of how humanity was hijacked. Has good intentions. Oh, good, everyone's good. Invite everybody for turkey dinner, and then you get hijacked. Interesting about Sam Neill's his what he's been in. How do you get this to work? Jurassic Park. What was the other one? Event Horizon. I'm not sure what else there is here. Maybe there's some other stuff, but definitely Jurassic Park. Event Horizon, hell in space, basically. Jurassic Park with all its Jurassicness. I guess you can say the dinosaurs are still here, you could say. But Dead Calm just kind of gives you an understanding of how society and all its good intentions gets screwed over. And sure enough, they're all joining, not all, but quite a few are joining all these cults and everything. And of course, they want positivity, and they're just not strong enough to understand how these guys work. Obviously, one puts positivity out there just to trick your asses, and it's working way well. A bit too well. But their numbers just keep increasing. Might keep going down and down and down. So, how does this world snap out of it? It's not doing it anytime. It has to overcome that. has overcome the tricksters and not get fall for all this positive manipulation that's out there. I wouldn't wait for that one. Yeah, because when you know everything, as many do, and that might be true for the moment. Yeah. So, I mean, I've even had to run in with a fragmented soul that was just so fragmented. I mean, practically expecting to take me down altogether. Might as well, right? Just, it's like kill or be killed type of thing. Yeah. So, yeah. But Atlantean frequencies, yeah, obviously they're in the beginning they're a higher frequency, and then anomalies occur, manipulation. I would say reptilians. That might not just be them, but it's definitely part of their group. Their Rhine energies just slowly started to dismantle their frequencies, so they can't see what's around them. And even bringing in the con man, the false positivity, as some are obviously not strong enough to see around, and just slowly hijacking society. Here, build the pyramids. That'll help your energy field. And for a time, I think it did work. And then it was used against. I feel like it was used against. Used against everyone. It was used as a weapon, is what I'm feeling. But take that, or not that I can prove it. I feel like it was just there to lower the frequencies even more. So if you know what you're doing, you can't. Well, it's not really meant to be even used at all for that. Like, you need to know what you're doing. I don't think they knew what they were doing. They just want their frequency back. It's like, we want our high back. We want our drugs. And you can say the pyramid energies was used for that. And I tell you, there was a good intention. I believe that it can be used in the right way, but it can also be altered and manipulated at the same time. Not to say the pyramids are bad or anything, but it can be used for all kinds of stuff. So, and there's of course other pyramids across the world too. So take that for wherever. Yeah, the New Agers might not like that. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, when you get past the false positivity, or the charm, like a con man, con woman, con man, whatever. And some of these so-called spiritual teachers or spiritual hijackers that are out there, which obviously men are not seeing through. If that was the case, this conversation would not be occurring right now. So. And of course, there's others that don't believe in any spiritual. It's probably just as well. At least they know they're staying out of all of that nonsense. Of course, you get pulled into all the media propaganda, and then you have that. So, yeah, the two star-crossed lovers that are out there invading Mars. Not to go into that too much. So, but like I say, yeah, there's good intentions out there, and then it gets hijacked, and now here we are, thousands of years later. Yeah, so. Only the strong survive, I guess. Well, yeah, some just want the positive twist on everything, and they just continue to get it. Yeah, they're just not strong. They want ice cream. They want the ice cream version of everything, and it's just filled with poison. And they're not seeing it. It's like obviously it's not a quick poison. It's a slow poison, and it's working beautifully, you could say. And it's hard to snap out of it. Yeah, you have to have different awakenings. You have a spiritual awakening, but you also have a spiritual awakening that gets yourself hijacked by all these other cult heroes, whatever they call themselves, and then like I said, they're not strong enough. I think they are. You need to know everything, and obviously being the tricksters here say, yeah, of course you know everything. Of course, you're always right. You know how to play this place. You know what they're doing. So, all right, we're going to, I guess, the Atlantean energies, and not to sugarcoat anything, and yeah, only the strong survive. Yeah, what happens is, so those that get pulled into all these, mind control situations, um, yeah, the disinfo agents that are out there, which are many that are running the spiritual podcast groups. There's even one that it's like, can you can you find the NPC out there? It's like Where's Waldo? Yeah, a podcast that has a disinfo agent and an NPC agent. Well, NPC just like a zombie anyway, but yeah, can you pick it all out? Probably not. Well, we never know. So alright, we're going to the Atlantean energies, and obviously there's just do a neutral connection there and see what you have to say about anything. So, alright, blessings. Greece, you the Atlanteans, send your energies. Well, the idea is for you to unlock yourself here. Yeah, and sometimes you have to go through the manipulations to find your way out. You have to, you know what the rest of the world's going through. It depends on where the soul is at. It's like you're climbing a mountain to what you're reaching towards on a soul level. So when you incarnate, you are making progress. But yeah, sometimes you do, go backward, yes. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of like going backward to check your work, or some just don't have enough energy to go forward and just take their time. But there is a dissension frequency all the time. Some of it, well, it's still figuring an individual self out. It's still, there's always, even if it's at a very, very slow pace. It's kind of like a soul scavenger hunt, you can say. It's like what you're reaching for really has no timeline, technically. Some might have it, and they'll just keep going forward, but others that need to slow down and do as they must, and so be it. This is not a race. This is just discovering one's inner ability. And yes, it's like take as long as you want. Of course, some of you don't want to hear that. Well, on your own, you can shift your frequency to a more higher vibration. Well, basically, where the manipulations are not hitting you as much as others, let's put it that way. You might feel it, but it doesn't mean it's truly taking you out of your path. Because, there's some disinfo about going, well, you can go to another version of Earth, but many of you are probably going to be part of this one for the most part. Anyone can shift to any version of Earth, but either way, this one has a lot of problems, and it's not necessarily, well, it's for you to solve, not necessarily the world to solve. The world will solve what it needs to. That's not your job. Your job is to get to where you need to go. No matter how many go backwards, if you want to go forward, that's up to you. But there's distractions. There are, beings that are to stop you, to attack, yes, to just because, why not? What's the purpose of that? To discourage you from going forward, discourage you from helping others. Help yourself is the most important thing right now. Helping others, that's even a distraction from yourself. So it's complicated. And those that might not be seeing the best of light, some need just the more positive frequencies. It looks nice, but doesn't mean it's not realistic. Being realistic is hard for some to do. They just want to feel better, and obviously manipulators know that. They do make you feel better, but also keep you in a bubble. Some of you are bursting that bubble. It's lonely on this path, but it just shows how many are just not ready for what you're achieving here. Just keep moving forward is the most important part of all of this. Blessings.